What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you guys about why I believe that EA will never make the football game that sim gamers want. But there's a good reason for that if you're in EA's shoes. Now, I try to be as unbiased as possible. It may seem like I'm anti-EA and I think they're the devil or whatever, but I don't think like that. I look at what they've done throughout the years and how lazy they've been with fixing bugs and issues and stuff. But in honesty, there's a reason this game hasn't changed. And I'm going to show you my side of it, how I see it, and why I kind of understand why EA has done what they've done. Okay?
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
Okay, so what you just saw was the original Resident Evil, which was remastered recently on the PC, but it came out a long time ago on the GameCube. Now, why am I showing this? Well, let's look back at let's go back through what I just showed you, and I'm going to explain certain things here. The first thing you see is enter the survival horror. Now, survival horror is kind of a genre in itself, because in survival horror, your hand is not going to be held for you. You're going to have to make decisions that are really going to have an impact later in the game. This game is heavy on item management, health management, everything. There is no autosave. You have to make sure, oh, do I need to save here? I better go get an ink ribbon. There is limited amount of saves. There's a finite amount of ammo in this game. There is no regenerating health. This game puts you in a situation and says, good luck. I hope you can figure it out. This is a unique genre. Now, as everyone already knows, this genre does not really exist in the Resident Evil franchise anymore, although they're trying to get back to it after the horrendous sales from 6 and 5 compared to the originals. Now, why did this happen? Why did Capcom alienate their fan base, piss off their fans, by making Resident Evil 5 and 6 the way they were? 4 was really the beginning, but people loved 4. But it was just a novelty at the time. They didn't understand how much they would miss the old games, but now they do. But why did Capcom do this? It's simple. They wanted a bigger audience to sell to. They wanted more money. Money is what it all comes back down to, guys. And they wanted to cater to the Call of Duty crowd. So they made it to where, okay, we'll give you ammo when you kill an enemy. Or we'll make a shop during chapters like in Resident Evil 5 where you can buy health and ammo. Or not ammo, but weapons. You could buy as many health herbs as you want if you got the money for it. And there was glitches you could do to get infinite money. But this is why it changed. Because the fan base wasn't big enough. Capcom wanted more money. So they catered to, they said, we're going to cater to the casuals and we're going to try to hopefully stay with, our original fan base just based on our name alone. And it worked. But the fan base was not happy. The original fan base was not happy. Another unique aspect of Resident Evil, the original, was the fixed camera angles and the controls. A lot of people did not like these controls, especially the casuals. But in my opinion, it was great because it gave you a sense of claustrophobicness. If you saw a zombie in a hallway, you couldn't really run away very fast. You'd have to be really careful. I'm going to die on purpose here to show you how easy it is to die in this game. Again, it just didn't cater to the casuals. Again, here we go. Look, there's only 8 item slots for Jill. There's 6 item slots for Chris. So every time you see an item and you pick it up, you have to ask yourself, do I need to really pick this up? Because, it's going to take up a spot here. And you have to find these chests throughout the game where you can store stuff. This game, is very limited with your item management. You have to be careful, like I said. So this, again, is something that the casuals probably did not like. Now, I'm going to go to the Steam page later and show you some feedback from guys that have just played the game for the first time, and they were just kind of turned off by it because of these things. No autosaving in this game. You pretty much had to play the game enough to know when the danger was coming. Now watch this. A zombie grabs me. He bites me once. I'm already hurt. Now this is on the normal difficulty, guys. Normal. This is not hard. This is on the normal difficulty. And now, the final bite. Dead. You're dead in 2 bites on normal. If you don't heal. An achievement unlocked. Get used to it, it says. You're going to die a lot. Especially if you're new into this game. And because I didn't save, look where it takes me. Back to the screen. Okay guys, let's look at it like this. The survival horror genre is what sim gamers like. In our football games, we don't want our hands held. We want to think about the consequences of a play. Or, we can't just go for it on 4th down all the time. Or we have to think about what the defense is doing. But in Resident Evil 4 or 5, you could just run through, shoot everything. You don't have to worry about ammo. You don't have to worry about conservation. You don't have to worry about consequences. The game just holds your hand for you. That's what Madden is today. There are no consequences for running 20 yards back on a drop back pass and then running laterally and running all over the damn place and throwing the ball off your back foot. There is no consequence for that. Okay, now let's look at the current state of Madden and EA. EA right now has a gold mine with MUT. All the casuals love it. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. EA's loving that. Why would they change? Why would they cater to a smaller audience, which is the sim gamer, when their main audience, the casual gamer, doesn't want the game to change? Maybe they learned a lesson from what Capcom did. Not saying they did, but this is probably a risk that EA is not willing to take. They're not willing to take what their fan base likes, which is easy gameplay, money plays, glitches. That's what their audience likes. Capcom did the opposite. Their fan base liked survival horror. They went the casual route. But here, Madden has already got a casual audience. So they're happy. Now do you kind of understand what I'm trying to say? This is just the way it is, and it's not going to change because the casual market is bigger. It's as simple as that. The casual market is bigger, and the casual market doesn't want their beloved Madden to change. They want their money plays. They want their running backs to break all these tackles with no momentum respected. They want to run 20 yards backwards in the backfield and throw a pass without looking. This is what they want. EA is not going to change that. Why do you think in Madden 10, where it was kind of going in a sim route, if you try to play cheese in Madden 10, they punish you for that. But now it's just the way the game is designed. This makes perfect sense to me now, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this analogy, and I'll see you guys next time.